That's what I'm talking about. Make hoes scream and shout. Northeast, west, and south. Addicted, back to turn your old whack shit around.
These bitches say, let me tell you why. Instead of seeing you succeed, they rather see you die. Yeah, I had to learn that shit the hard way. Niggas renege on every freaking car play. And it's a trip though, life seems so congested. These punks set me up and got my ass arrested. And me, I'm official, bitch, I never talk. Busters take me to the county, slap the cuffs, let's walk. You faggots quit hating, I'm trying to feed my kids. I live without it, let me tell you, there ain't no way to live. And I know y'all hoping that I fall off. What you ninjas better hope I call the dogs off. So stressed sometimes it makes my chest hurt. But I can't afford to stop until I rest in dirt. And through the pain, staying sane. And a lot of lonely nights I ask myself, was I doing what's right? Now they hoping that I fall off. But I can't do the game, busting like a sawed off. With the hits that blow your balls off. I ain't to blame for the fame or the name. If I change, it's a part of the game, it's a part of the game. Man, it's the same, all these lanes can't sustain. It's a part of the game, it's a part of the game. Man, it's the same, all these lanes can't sustain. Interfering with the real nigga on this grind. I'm a heel figure with a Tommy by my side. I'm all in, motherfucker gonna make or break me. But ain't no freaking way I'ma let this shit try and shake me. A part of this game is a part of my name. I done put my soul and my whole heart in this game. Sometimes I got to question what's the real lesson. A bunch of turkeys walking around with they freaking dress in. I am like a blessing to life, I'm a blessing to death. I'm about what's right until shit goes left. Now everybody's on tiger. Even the popos, they be on miser. You bitches can't take me out of the league like Marcus Pfizer. I'm a little too smart for that, get a little wiser. And don't you put your life on hold, put your life in gold. In the motherfucking world so cold. Now they hoping that I fall off, but I can't do the game, busting like a sawed off. With the hits that blow your balls off. I ain't to blame for the fame or the name. If I change, it's a part of the game, it's a part of the game. Man, it's the same, all these lanes can't sustain. It's a part of the game, it's a part of the game. Man, it's the same, all these lanes can't sustain. It's a part of the shut game. Your lips, please stop your bitching. You had your chance, you blew it, now you sitting. A lot of ladies out here being pussy, like they don't want the dick, like we want the pussy. They try and downplay around, play like doing you a favor, but they got a bigger motive, it was all about the paper. Now sex in period ain't safer. You can fuck a bitch and she'll hit you with the taser. It'll shock your ass, it'll stop your ass, it'll rock your ass, pop your ass. And that FOC shit, you can bust your ass for your kids and they don't see shit. They listen to a bitch that be so vindictive and they call and tell them shit. Now they don't get the picture, like I ain't been there since the day they was born. That's lame, but it's all official and a part of the game that I fall off. But I can't do the game, busting like a sawed off. With the hits that blow your balls off. I ain't to blame for the fame or the name. If I change, it's a part of the game, it's a part of the game. Man, it's the same, all these lanes can't sustain. It's a part of the game, it's a part of the game. Man, it's the same, all these lanes can't sustain. It's a part of the game.
Yo, this song goes out to anyone who is struggling, suffering, or fighting to stay alive. It may seem like you can't go on, but I encourage you to strive for what you desire. And always remember that no matter how hard it may seem, it is you who holds the power to rise above and succeed. You gon' make it, child. She was born in an alley next to a trash heap. Mama was a prostitute, daddy a crack fiend, whom she never know was so lost to the rock. While moms was on the block getting tossed for the guap. She wasn't born addicted, but inflicted with pain. Mom's pimp said he'd kill it if she didn't give it away. So she wrapped her in a blanket and set her down with a hug, and said a prayer that her baby be showered with love. Crying and helpless, she was found on a bus by a heroin addict who was down on her luck. So she took her as her own to a house in the slums to raise her in an environment surrounded by drugs. The intentions were good, but they would fade in a while, cause she didn't have the means to be raising a child. It made her smile as she thought of the baby a blessing. So she tied off, hit her vein and named her Becky. Just another lost soul in this cold world, a constant battle to stay alive. No control on what you've got to go through, so much agony, pain and strife. Hold on just a little bit longer. Life's tough, but you gotta be stronger. Don't ever give up the fight. Keep at it every day and night. You gon' make it, child. Slavery and love. Becky grew up neglected in a broken home that was roach infested. Rags for clothes, moldy bread for breakfast. Disrespected by junkies and meth heads. 10 was the first time she was molested by her mom's best friend. Sex was unprotected. Left on the bed, felt a prick in her left leg. A used rig in which was AIDS infected. 13 with a death wish, dying in hell. A lost soul all alone, she was crying for help. She went to find her mom with no hope to live, and found a lion in a cot, ice cold and stiff, with a needle in her arm and her eyes rolled back. Becky screamed asking God, why was life so bad? She put everything she had in a leather book bag and made a promise to herself that she would never look back. Just another lost soul in this cold world, a constant battle to stay alive. No control on what you've got to go through, so much agony, pain and strife. Hold on just a little bit longer. Life's tough, but you gotta be stronger. Don't ever give up the fight. Keep at it every day and night. You gon' make it, child. She became her own player with her own set of rules. Got a job at a bodega and enrolled in school. She struggled through her classes while she struggled for food, yet remained persistent at it and white-knuckled it through. No longer a troubled youth, forget the past, this is now. Her dreams are coming true, with her back to that crowd. Walking across that stage, rocking that cap and that gown, with a smile on her face, cause she's so happy and proud. College campus bound on an academic scholarship, determined to make a difference in this world of politics. Never called it quits, and now she counsels fallen kids whose careless parents aren't there, while Becky's love and honor is. Acknowledge this, you got a path that God has mapped, just follow it. Don't give up when things get rough, just be tough and tolerant. I'll admit it's devastating when your rock bottom hits, but when you need some inspiration, look where Becky's saga ends. Just another lost soul in this cold world, a constant battle to stay alive. No control on what you've got to go through, so much agony, pain and strife. Hold on just a little bit longer. Life's tough, but you gotta be stronger. Don't ever give up the fight. Keep at it every day and night. You gon' make it, child.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Toxic with Rhyme Sick.
And you have my guarantee it will blow your feeble mind!
Okay, that's enough!
Your host, Mikey G. Motherfucking Mike Wrecker.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
What dimension are you from?
Toxic with Rhyme Sick.
Classic Rule 5.
Find out about upcoming tours, new music, new videos that are being released, new merch that's hitting the booth, and anything else that has anything to do with the Rhyme Sick crew.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
tune in every fourth Wednesday
at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Rhyme Sick Promotions. Fuck with us. No fucks given radio.
Tune your ass in.
Kyle King.
This shit wasn't meant for anybody. Don't even get mad. But if you get mad and you think it's about you, well then fuck you too, bitch. Sorry and shit. Brutal. They talk about the money, I'ma have to ignore them. You're fucking annoying, you're boring, I'm over here snoring. If that was your goal, you won. Hope you take the gun that you was talking about, put the barrel in your mouth and proceed to blow your brains out. Your mouth talks too much, your feet don't walk enough. You fucking fake tough guys, shut the fuck up, I'm calling your bluff. Got you nervous on my every move while I'm fucking your wife's muffin. She can suck some good dick, swallowed it up like it's nothing. Call me over, hey Brutal, can I have some sausage for supper? You was interfering on the situation, texting her about your feelings, while I had her kneeling, squealing from the good feeling and squirting juice to the ceiling. As you can clearly tell, I don't give a fuck, it's death that I'm dealing. typical bullets is your captain. I'm peeling nasty as fucking a sicko when it's your face that I'm sealing. Step up, boy, get knocked back down. Things are getting brutal, it's about to go down. Step up, boy, get knocked back down. You're dealing with a sicko when we about to go down. Step up, boy, get knocked back down. Things are getting brutal, it's about to go down. Step up, boy, get knocked back down. You're dealing with a second when we about to go down. Step up, kid, where your life will retract. When I say that, I'ma smack you in the back of the head with a bat. Splat, motherfucker, how you like me now? I handle my business and get back to moving the crowd. I try to tell these heckling, jekyllin' motherfuckers disrespecting and talking about the checking the decking that I'ma leave the weapon over the mic. I'll leave your fucking brain fried, sick of telling you fuck. I look nice, but I'm actually a bad guy. Cyanide coated poisonous, I'll close your throat and leave you dead on the side of the road. Take up with a full assortment of your organs, closed casket, no casket, your brains in a picnic basket. I tried to tell you that I had it, but you ain't wanna listen till your ears were in a baggie. You faggot, now you in Texas and covered in maggots, and my eyes are still red and looking rabid and savage. Yeah. Step up, boy, get knocked back down. Things are getting brutal, it's about to go down. Step up, boy, get knocked back down. You're dealing with a sicko when we about to go down. Step up, boy, get knocked back down. Things are getting brutal, it's about to go down. Step up, boy, get knocked back down. You're dealing with a second when we about to go down.
My emotions on overload. I'm sick and tired going local homes. I load the chrome, might wanna move where you stay like a motorhome. Yeah. Playing games, you should know it now. Slick talk, you should slow it down. I clutch to pound that gun barrel like good weed. Smoking loud, liquid assassin, you should know about. Mixed nigga with the vocals loud, still pull the trigger. Bullets ripping, leave all kind of body parts poking out. I'm here to stay, I will appear as great. Let's get one thing clear, my only fear is fate. Can't let me be, so I steer away as you disappear like a mirror break. If it's never changed, I got my own appearance. Flow holy smokes like I spoke with spirits. I'm on a roll like a locomotive, leaving heads nodding cause I'm dope with lyrics. I ain't come to rap with a gimmick, I'm not here to copy your flow. I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own. By myself, I stand on my own. And I won't hide, cause I'm on my I'm in the dark, consumed, I feel lost, confused. Exhaustion lose, pursue with caution cruise. Awful fumes, the hell coughing pews. Still hawk the booth and hauling arsenal. Rappers get scarred for some more to move, cause I'm really just appalled by the garbage tunes. So many damn rappers think they're artists too. Wanna set fire to the location where they harvest you. You can go to Harvard to play ball and do something far from the mic they can offer you. Game oversaturated, every song the truth, making it hard for real niggas to get on and move. I don't really understand why you long to prove. Like niggas make it every day and I'm just calm and cool. Nah, break them off, give them all the news. Spit sick, kill quick, send them all the flu. Fuck that, fuck rap, I'ma bust back. Flow crack on point like a thumbtack. Gun clap, nigga dump till you run flat. See your fun, you can run or just run that. I might run up in the booth when the beat drops. Fist fucking up your ribs as a beatbox. Make a nigga seize up, yelling please stop. It's where it's never coming out like detox. I ain't come to rap with a gimmick, I'm not here to copy your flow. I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own. And I won't hide, cause I'm on my ride. I ain't come to rap with a gimmick, I'm not here to copy your flow. I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own. And I won't hide, cause I'm on my ride. I ain't come to rap with a gimmick, I'm not here to copy your flow. I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own.
I hate to get all Andy Rooney about it, but...
You guys want to talk some conspiracy shit or what? I hunger.
It's aliens, man! They're eating the broadcast!
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Not even Big Brother can stop us.
We're some real pretty shit now, man.
Oh shit, maybe they can.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Aliens ate my broadcast with your host, The Unknown Factor, and myself, Mr. DKB.
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh?
Get into the unexplained, conspiracy, paranormal, cryptozoology, UFOs. Why the fuck bats look fucking like they're having a dance-off when they're hanging upside down? The fuck is that shit?
Why don't we try that?
I'm just saying.
We all like fluffy discs of cake with syrup on top. And I think we also like to be accused of crimes when there's evidence.
The shit could be real.
You finished? Tune in right now, motherfucker. Get 8. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Tonight, it is No Fucks Given Radio, and we're just trying not to get 8, right? For real, DKB, what is up?
What's up, man? What up?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying not to get 8, for real. Like, it's been a hell of a week, you know? Oh, here, No Fucks Given Radio. We've done a lot of shows. Had a fucking crazy-ass interview last motherfucking night, right, with JP the Hustler. Then we had fucking Matt Hansel the night before on Super Nerd Tendo, all right? And tonight, hopefully, we got Richie from Boston stopping by. I mean, there was all kinds of Boston incidents and shit, but I don't know. So hopefully, he'll be on the motherfucking show. But we gonna find that shit out in a minute. But again, this is No Fucks Given Radio, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Unknown Factor. Aliens eat your my broadcast. Somebody's broadcast. Aliens is gonna eat you. All right, that's what I'm telling you. Be careful, right? See, you know I got Mr. DKB in the house, man. What we gonna do if he don't show up, bro?
I don't know. Let's talk about this film.
Man, there's so many things I wanted to talk about with Richie from Boston, cause like
he might call in. We don't know. Hope he does.
Turn this motherfucker up. I swear, you got quiet, DKB.
What happened?
You can't do that to me. Well, yeah, man. I mean, we were gonna. The point of this is we wanted to discuss A Gray State, or the movie that was being made called Gray State, and then there's a documentary on it, ladies and gentlemen, on Netflix called A Gray State, which I don't know if anybody out there has viewed it or not, but we were going to discuss this with Richie because he's something that he was getting into and the whole aspect of it. Man, did you watch the Netflix A Gray State, DKB?
I did.
What did you, okay, I mean, because you've seen how they played it off. What do you think, just right off the top of your head?
What do you mean off the top of my head?
Like, I mean, your base opinion of it, like overall opinion. Like, you look at that situation, and do you go, that's crazy that fucking shit just happened, and like, you know, all that shit was so coincidental? Or are you like, that shit was so coincidental, y'all can fuck off. There's no way there's not something else that's weird about that.
I don't know. It was crazy, but the dude was kind of acting crazy. I mean, kind of like, I don't know. It's definitely a weird situation. Like, it leaves you with more questions, I guess.
Hell yeah. What up, Ryan?
Like,
oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean to throw you off. But yeah, you're right. Oh, I thought you fucking were saying something. And my bad.
Well, I mean, I was, and then you cut me off. But I mean,
well, I know, but that's why I was just saying.
But yeah, I mean, that's where I was getting. Essentially, I don't know. I'm left with more questions than answers.
See, and I think
I mean, you can kind of look at both sides of it. Like, on one hand, I could see where he just went crazy and did this shit. On the other hand, I can see where I can connect some dots.
I think that's the thing about all conspiracies,
shit about it.
I mean, that's the thing about all conspiracies, though, really, isn't it, man? Is the fact and, like I said, the fucking fact that they're so two-sided, and I mean that's what makes them conspiracy theories, ladies and gentlemen, really, because there's so much circumstantial evidence that proves what you're normally told is real, and then there's just so much shit that don't look right.
Right.
Like, I think it's strange about him writing the Muslim, the Allah Akbar.
Yeah, it definitely didn't look right. I mean, like when you first watch it, like when you're first watching it, like by the time you're done with it, you have a different opinion of what happened, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, it seemed like that whoever the director was kind of like, he made the documentary about that David Crowley guy. You know what I mean? Like showing his bad side. Or, you know what I mean? Like portraying him in a negative light. The whole movie. It just seemed kind of like that.
Yeah.
That was their intent with the movie.
Like that agenda was being pushed. Yeah, like I didn't really get a chance to form my own opinion. Like it was kind of being shoved down our throats. But at the end, you want to think, yeah, well, he done it. He just went crazy and done it.
See, if it wasn't for the fact that, I mean, he was in the military, and I mean, then there's the other, Jesus.
He was just a passionate creator.
I mean, you heard the other thing about this motherfucker still alive, right?
Yeah, see, I've heard something about that too, yeah. Apparently, this is all a hoax. Type of shit.
Yeah. And he's the brother that's in the documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, see, I heard that, so I heard that before I watched the documentary. Then I watched the documentary, I tried to, I don't know if I believe that. But there's little weird hints about shit. Like, the brother's got, like, a beard, and he looks the same pretty much, except for he's got, like, a mole on his nose. But, like, his brother's got, like, a smug grin on his face the whole time he talks. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
Wouldn't you have a fucking smug grin on your face?
Not if that was my brother.
Huh?
Not if that was my brother, is what I'm saying.
No, but I'm
saying,
okay,
yeah, if that's him, right, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You'd have a fucking smug, like, man, I pulled off.
And then he says, at the very end, he says, I want the dog now. Back. And then it ends. So there's like the dog at the end. And then he's like, I want the dog now. Back. Like, what do you mean back?
Yeah.
It was your brother's dog. It's not your dog. What the fuck you mean back? You want the dog back? That was kind of weird. I mean, there's a couple weird... And then, like, his brother had, like, a beard shirt on. Like, kind of like we're being cloaked. We're being fooled. I don't know. It was just weird little placements like that. But, I don't know. Am I connecting too many dots?
I think that's my wife says she thinks we need to rewatch this shit. But shout out Lando, what's up, bro? Glad to see you made it home because I know it's fucking just shitty everywhere right now. But yeah, my wife says we need to rewatch it. And as far as connecting too many dots, man, I think that's the thing about conspiracy theories. But I think that's the thing about the world. If you don't try to connect all the fucking dots, then you will never get the real fucking picture. But at the same point in trying to connect all the fucking dots, there are times where you're going to connect the wrong fucking dots. You know? I mean, that's why there are motherfuckers in prison that didn't do that shit. Because the justice system doesn't work 100%. Neither does anything going back and forth like that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's sad that we have to think like that.
I mean, I think
it's not sad, but I mean, you shouldn't have to worry about everything, question everything. Should have some
not necessarily worrying about everything, but I mean, definitely, if you want to get to the bottom of anything, you normally have. I mean, fuck it. Look, if you're trying to get to the true bottom of anything, and you don't have to factor in at least a dozen different things, you guys didn't do it right.
Right.
That's the truth. And it's bullshit, DKB.
Bullshit.
Yeah. But this isn't the no bullshit zone. Man, I don't know, though. I don't know what to believe. Just even in the case of that motherfucker. Not even to speak on the matter that he was getting into. And just seeing, like, because I could see how that shit could have gotten him killed. Like, fucking, he's sitting there saying, hey, it's going to be martial law in this country soon, and he's showing it in film.
Right. I mean, I could see how, but at the same time, like, the local police were cooperating with him. Like, they were all happy about it. Like, they didn't give a shit.
See,
and then, like, they're saying it got too big, but I mean, I don't know. There's
that
been
was
other
nuts.
movies. There's been other movies kind of, you know what I mean? Like that.
Oh, dude, look, fucking, if you want to get real technical about it, fucking Judge Dredd, which is a comic book as well as a comic book film that's been made twice.
V for Vendetta.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of and there's a shitload of Jesus. Fucking The Hunger Games is this kind of shit, you know?
Right.
I mean, this kind of movie is not unheard of. I think but he was making his shit realistic and to the ground.
Right.
I'm trying to think of. I don't believe there's at least not a couple Hollywood films that have come out like that. Enemy of the State pops to mind.
All right.
You know.
Yeah, there's definitely some shit like that out there. But yeah, like you said, the way he was doing it, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe he knew something. I mean, he was in the fucking military.
Right.
Like, fucking, they found out he filmed a particular sequence of what they were planning to do, and he's like, oh, we have to kill them. Because he's getting ready to reveal something to the public.
You never know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What I found weird about it was, like, he was a hardcore Christian or whatever, and, like, his girlfriend he met, she was a Muslim, and she pretty much became Christian because of him, and then they became spiritual or some shit. It was like, I don't know.
Well, no, yeah, they were saying that he was
shit.
Making his wife
like they were
practice.
chasing demons, or like, was they haunted? Was that house haunted? I mean, you think about that too. Not like a ghost story shit, conspiracy.
See, no, I didn't hear anything as far as to that effect in the house.
Well, no, you didn't, because I just saw that. That's what I'm just saying. Like, they were getting spiritual there at the end, and then like there was that recording of, like, she felt something run in the room, and like it scared her to death or some shit. And then another time she heard a voice. There was just like a couple weird recordings there at the end of that documentary. It's like, I don't know, strange as fuck.
Man, like, was this at the Skinwalker Ranch? I'm just saying. You got fucking government conspiracy, fucking goddamn fucking ghosts. Like, I'm just waiting for fucking somebody to include aliens in this somehow or some way and be like, hey, actually, you know,
we
in
can
that
talk
whole gray
about
state.
aliens if you want.
Huh?
You can find something to do about aliens.
I don't make this worse than it already is, DKB.
Yeah.
Like, let me add gray men into gray state. Hold on one second. Oh, fuck.
You're on something.
Man, I want to say, though, like, like I said, we were supposed to have Richie from Boston on. I don't know what
the
fuck he is. And I do suggest,
Richie.
look, everyone should go and check this Netflix movie, A Gray State, out. Get Netflix, check out A Gray State.
I'll put the link in there.
Yeah, put the link in for that. And fucking, I formulate your own opinion, but realize that's really weird that shit happened like that. And like you said, the fucking ghost shit was worrisome, man. I'll be real honest though. There was a lot of topics I wanted to go in with Richie, right? And you go into this whole spiritualism, and they got real fucking religious, man. And that's something I see Richie do a lot on his YouTube, which you can go check out. Richie from Boston, ladies and gentlemen. It's real fucking easy to find, right? What was it you were telling me? You were watching one of his videos, and he was saying what?
Something about he thought he had a vision or something, but it wasn't a vision. He was mad. Somebody called it a vision. But then something about he saw this fucking, what was this, alien? And then he was like, no, demon. Apparently he thinks aliens are demons. Whatever. Some people think demons are aliens.
Get me Steve Burton right now, babe. We're gonna get an additional caller on this. I know he actually wanted to talk to Richie as well, but unfortunately he's not fucking available. Let me send him a message real quick, because the fuckers.
I was gonna tag him in here and ask him if he could call in.
Just I'm just gonna
Okay.
tell him to fucking call like an asshole. Like, DKB knows I'm a dick. I love you though, bro.
Right. I know what else is crazy, like that in that gray state. Like the guy had like a soundtrack on a loop. You seen that?
He was having an action adventure in his house, killing his family.
Dude, that's crazy.
He seemed like he loved his wife and daughter.
Yeah, yes, he's.
I mean, he did seem like it, but he also seemed like he was crazy as fuck at the end.
Burton's in the house.
He said, "Get me Steve Burton now."
I did. I said, "Give me Steve Burton now."
I know. I was listening.
See, I said, "Get me Steve Burton," though, because, like I said, we were getting this whole religious shit, and I know, like he said, fucking aliens are fucking demons, and I know this is something that you've gotten into, and this is like for everyone that didn't see it, the SpaceX, what they say was the SpaceX launch. That shit looked fucking weird, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell me what the fuck you want, but I would think there would have been more publicity behind that if it was about to happen, and I just seen weird shit. Whatever.
Didn't we talk about this the other day? Or was that off air?
Man, that was off air. That was just me and you, bro.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah. Because then I seen some shit about like it's happened every decade and this and that. But no, my point is, I seen a video from Richie and he was referring to this. And if you look at this video, ladies and gentlemen, can you post that in the feed, babe? Post in the feed to where you can fucking like a good view of this for YouTube. There are things that are trailing off behind this that are kind of spiraling. And he said he's like, those look like demons breaking through the firmament. For those that don't know what the firmament, that's an Old Testament reference to the fact that we live on a flat earth that's covered by a dome.
Separates the waters from the waters.
Yeah, you heard Steve. So, real quick, DKB, what's your opinion of everything I just told you?
About what?
About the whole fucking demon shit and all that.
He's fucking nuts.
I tend to agree with my co-host in that regard. Yeah, DKB's fucking right. Yeah, like, well, let's let, because I know Burton though. Burton knows a great deal on this fucking matter, right? And Burton.
Well, I know, like what Richie refers to is if you look up the guy that was with the government looking into all of the UFO stuff. I want to say it starts with an H. I don't think it might be Hyams or something like that. And he he came to the conclusion that they were demons and not aliens.
Yeah, and you know there's people wake up that come to the conclusion that they're a fucking couch sometimes on this planet. What's your point?
That's the point of all his evidence and the decades that he looked into it. That was his conclusion. That's my point.
I need references to all this. See, I don't know about this motherfucker you referring to. And nah, man. So, like, first off,
I can't look it up on my computer right now either.
Well, let's just say though, like you say demons and angels and this and that. Like, how the fuck you're telling me a fucking book written 2,000 years ago just happens to be right on some fucking next level shit?
Maybe. And then you also look up, when you look at the stuff with Aleister Crowley, and the demon that came to him sure looks awfully similar to the gray alien. I don't know if you've ever looked into that or not.
Man, look, my whole opinion of this is that we as human beings do not have the proper perception to truly understand some things that we look at, so we try and simplify them to other things that our mind is able to accept. But I don't think those are fucking angels and demons in the sense of the goddamn Old Testament in any fucking way, shape, or form. I think the Old Testament is about as fucking much of a book as goddamn Fire and Ice. Just thankfully, you know, that book got finished. Unfortunately, they don't ever fucking publish the entire full version. That's a whole nother fucking debate and conversation I can get into.
You got people nowadays saying like they thought they saw angels or demons, like, you know, manifest towards them, and they realized it's probably a fucking spaceship or something. You know, like all the light.
I'm under the impression that there's a big ship up there right now.
Right, I am too.
Now, of aliens. Or wait, now Steve, do you think they're aliens, or you think it's like demons and angels and shit?
My personal opinion that it's the fallen angels. It's the fallen angel technology. I would put a little more stock into the Book of Enoch.
Okay, and I know what
that talks about the sons of God coming down to fuck the daughters of man.
Isn't it Moses
to create the Nephilim?
Isn't it the movie Moses with the dude's in Gladiator?
Yeah. Oh, Russell Crowe. I haven't seen the movie, but yeah.
Yeah, it actually
Russell
gets
Crowe.
in. Just for anyone that, if you don't want to read the Book of Enoch, you just kind of want a quick Hollywood glimpse into it, because this movie actually pissed a lot of people off because it goes into shit that's actually in the book that Christians don't want to fucking even talk about, because it gets onto some fucking whole mystical fucking magic level shit of, you know, fucking like just crazy shit. You have to go fucking research it your goddamn self. If you want to, you're more than welcome to do that. But yeah, the Book of Enoch is one of the books that, in my opinion, shows more than anything that the Bible's a fucking story. Sorry, Steve. I love you though.
Oh, it's all right, man. I'm not one of them people that gets mad at other people's beliefs. You know what I mean? You can have anybody's belief.
It's the date of those books, man. Like, I don't, and again, it's the whole, like, I don't think fucking human beings had the perception to. DKB, I mean, what do you think? Am I right? It's a 2,000-year-old book.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I just kind of under the impression that it's a bunch of stories kind of derived and hand-chosen. You know, I mean, it's not the same as what it started out. It's kind of hand-picked now. There's certain shit that's not in there that was, or certain shit that's, you know, more highlighted now.
Exactly. Just like if you get a line of 20 people and you start one thing and say a sentence that ends up completely different on the other end. Oh yeah, I totally
like,
agree with that.
Yeah, like it could be all complete bullshit.
No, but here's the thing.
I mean, it could be visions of shit. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, we don't know what's underneath the library at the piece of shit Vatican either.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Right
There's a bunch
there.
of shit there.
Yeah, right there, Steve. That's my point. That's what you'll never get the fucking complete book because the goddamn
Well, did you see
Vatican
that they just found they think it was like the original Bible, like I don't know how they found it. They thought it was nothing, but apparently it has like Greek writing on it, and like no other Bible has Greek writing. It's supposedly like the original papyrus or whatever.
Right. I've also heard a good theory too, where pretty much the story is pretty much between the Egyptians and the Greek pharaohs. There was two sons.
All I know
pretty much it's either the African and the Greek.
Now, how the fuck are you gonna find a copy of the first Bible? Like what it was complete? No, that shit is way too fucking old. There's no fucking way in hell, unless it was fucking put somewhere where it was sealed all the shit, and even then it'd be really sensitive. It might be complete, but it'd be really sensitive because of its age. But they didn't fucking have foresight like that to seal that shit up like that back then. There's no fucking way they found that complete. That's bullshit.
No.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
No.
No. That's like look that up. Like they found a complete fucking Bible.
In like Hebrew?
No, he said it had Greek in it. Bible put in Bible found with Greek. We're gonna do a bit of read. That's just I
It
even
wasn't
like
the whole Bible either. Hell no, it was like fucking 2 pages.
Oh, it was just 2 pages? Okay.
2 papyri.
Alright. So they found 2 pages. I thought you had me thinking they found a goddamn book.
No, they didn't make books back then. They made scrolls and shit.
I know. Yeah.
Yes, they did.
A fucking pile of scrolls then.
All that shit got burnt down and shit, man. None of that shit fucking hardly survived. That's what's crazy. Kind of like a hearsay.
Yeah, everything's
story
been twisted
passed
and
down.
warped, man.
Right.
Because there was technology that they carved stuff out of mountains. Things were completely just carved out of a mountain that we can't do today.
Mm-hmm.
How do you explain Mount Rushmore?
Oh, how do I explain? No,
I'm just fucking with you,
Mount
Bernie.
Mount Rushmore looks like chicken scratch compared to the stuff that they did in the
I'm just
mountains.
fucking with you, bro. I know you're talking about the fucking pyramids, and that's not. It's not comparable. You're right. But I mean, that goes to the whole fucking. Why can't we go to the moon?
Because that's not something you can land on. That's why.
Oh, whatever. We ain't getting into that debate. It's a great goddamn debate. I still, man, I was just the whole angels and demons thing. I think blows my mind. I don't get so because, and I'll tell you. Can I say like another thing that really that annoys me personally about that view is you're going, you know what, Christianity is right. Every other religion is wrong. You know what I tell you? I said, no, you're all fucking wrong. They were all goddamn aliens, and you're all fucking, like, just looking at a bunch of different fucking species of aliens that at different points came and visited us and went, we're gonna fuck with these little idiots. Alright? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fuck with them for a minute, alright? And then we're gonna bounce, alright? Because they got fucking annoying. Because they got intelligent and wanted to start throwing rocks at us, or shooting at us, or bow and arrows, or stabbing, or like whatever point we were at that point in our fucking civilization. But no,
More than likely we were just trying to fuck them.
I mean, maybe that too. Yeah, I mean, you got Captain Kirk up in that bitch. Like, yo, let me get some of that alien dead. And come here, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah. No, you're claiming one religion right, and I think that's egotistical. I'm gonna ask.
Lots of religions believe in angels
but that is,
and demons.
well, no, that's my point though, and that's what I'm saying. I think it's.
Believe
I think,
in angels and demons now.
Okay. So that's my point. All those fucking things are just aliens at different points within our society, as opposed to it being that. I think it's crazy that people want to relate it to specific things, especially if we look at most religions. And Steve, come on, how many religions have you really studied into? I'm curious.
How many have I studied into?
Yeah.
I mean, I've studied into Christianity. I've studied into Muslim stuff. I've looked into that. I've looked into some Buddhism stuff. I've looked into of course looked into what they think about Satanism. I've looked into what they think about the Hindu.
Okay. Now you've named 3 there that actually are 3 of the ones that vary the most. Like Hindu has more similarities, but Buddhism and motherfucking Satanism I wouldn't include on the. Yeah, Satanism.
There is so many similarities
I'm a
between.
That's a whole different story.
Between
between
Islam and Christianity.
No, hold on. I know that. But my point is, those 2 religions, right? Buddhism and Satanism, excluding like those 2, maybe a few more. If you look at like most every religion throughout fucking human society, they all share like 5 fucking common factors at their core. You know? Like there's like 3, 4, 5 things that they all have in common. Like they all got a fucking tree. They all want to talk about fucking an initial creation. Like dude, there's too many similarities between all those books to think that there's no. I don't know. My wife said, "Cut to a truck and get the fuck off religion." Ah!
Well, the Quran and the Bible will pretty much tell you don't believe man.
So, okay, look, right there then, Steve. You know who handed me a fucking Bible? A dude.
Man.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. I totally get your point about it, and I have them reservations about the Bible as well, but you just can't throw everything out with it because there's definitely truth in there. There's definitely truth in those books.
I think the wife's right. Ah! I do. DKB, you got any opinions on that? Come on, back me up.
No, I don't. No, I'm good.
You're like, I'm not getting in on this shit factor. Fuck you.
No.
I know you're not a religious person at all, and I don't
know
claim
nothing about no
to be
religion.
Christian or nothing like that.
I just know they're all kind of based on something, and everybody's right. It seems like, but
right.
Like, I don't really care about people's religion. Like, you can believe what you want. I just don't know what the fuck is anything. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing in about 10 minutes. So I don't know anything about my gods.
I agree with you there, DKB. You're right, but I
do too.
I think it's the whole fact that when you fucking start claiming crazy natural phenomena like that towards, I don't know, man. It's just, in my opinion, it's slightly egotistical to look at it so one-sided and instantly want to explain it via your religion without looking at it in 20,000 different ways before you do that. You know, if that is your religion.
At this point, pretty much anything is just as logical as the next.
So are we all creationists here or evolutionists?
I don't know, DKB. I'll let you answer first. How do you think our reality became into existence?
I don't know. It's all kind of chaos. Guess I'm more evolutionist. I don't know, but I don't know. It came from somewhere, so I'm kind of like I said, I'm split in the middle. I don't really know.
I'm I'm more agreeing with DKB, but I'm also under the impression that when whatever happened, it's like there's more than one version of everything, and I think if you don't think that, you're kind of closed mind, in my opinion. Like I'm a very firm believer in the multiverse theory, though, and not to say that it's exactly like a multiverse, like what you'd fucking read in like a comic book, like fucking Marvel or some shit like that, and not to say that it's not.
I think a creator put us
here
because this is a Sims game gone wrong.
My wife thinks we're a Sims game gone wrong, and I could also see it being a multiverse, like a multiverse that is a computer program, and it's running this program 30,000 different ways, trying to figure out something. I don't know. Maybe it's trying to figure out how we don't end ourselves as a fucking society like a bunch of goddamn dumbasses, and that's really what they're trying to do with this simulation. Because, or I mean, my wife says they forgot about us. I don't know.
Now you're like on a technology conspiracy, like the AI is getting too smart, like it is now, and they're starting to talk about that now. The AI is getting.
Well, no, that's not even what I was
talking
about.
Just like a human, it can almost think like you can have sex robots.
Somebody's gonna steal. Look. All I know is somebody's gonna hear this, steal it, pitch it in Hollywood, and it's gonna be a fucking movie in 3 years. All right. But no, what I'm talking about is the fact that
as long as it's better than that shitty ass Star Wars movie that they just put out.
I heard a lot of terrible shit.
I heard that bomb.
That movie was fucking hot trash.
All right, well here,
that shit sucked.
Let me pitch you guys a movie then.
But it made a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah, well, hey, so did the Spice Girls.
So did the Spice Girls. That is terrible. Right, look.
You know what I mean?
Here, let me give you this pitch then, right?
I know what you mean.
Whatever. Let me give you this pitch, fuckers, right? So it's a multiverse that's computer programs, and it's like there's just a bunch of different fucking programs that are a bunch of different worlds that are motherfucking, and they're trying to figure out ostensibly how we don't get to the point where we nuke the fuck out of the planet, because where this program is running, we've already nuked the fuck out of the planet, and they have time travel, and they're trying to figure out where we need to go back and fix so we don't all die.
But you don't believe in angels and demons.
But I don't believe in angels and demons. Yeah, no. I think it's more likely that we're a goddamn. I'm fuck. Are you serious? I think no. Look, I agree with Crow. I am more on Crow with that, man. I'm not so much that it's all terrestrial and fucking like everything you see, because Crow like fucking is like fuck aliens. Everything you see is fucking terrestrial fucking technology. It's like shit humans and other things.
Man-made shit. There ain't no UFO. There's no UFOs. Everything is a man-made.
No, he said terrestrial.
Or he's like holograms. Or everything is man-made. Something.
I don't know, man.
Well,
maybe
that's what I thought he said.
We didn't get into that with Crow. I don't know. Maybe he thinks there are other species on this planet, though. But that's like reptilian shit or whatever. But that's a different story. And whatever. I mean, you get into the land myths and all kinds of shit with that. But no, yeah, I think it's fucking way more likely that we're a goddamn computer simulation than it is that there are demons breaking through the firmament from a fucking SpaceX launch, which whatever.
Yeah.
I think that SpaceX shit was just all smoke and mirrors shit.
No, okay, so apparently there was a satellite launch, 2 satellite launches that day, and 2 satellite launches a different day, like in different countries, 4 different countries.
Yeah, I think Russia was one.
Like, why is there 4 different satellite launchings within like a week's time? Like, what are they watching out there? Like, there's already a million fucking satellites, 35,000 satellites.
But we can't see one of them.
It's fishy. That's what's weird too. Like, we can only see in so many different spectrums of colors and shit.
But with a satellite, if you try to Google them or search any kind of pictures of a satellite up there, what do we get?
Right.
We get CGI.
Right. Everything's CGI.
Right.
Man, and that's like, I'll tell you, that's like everything's CGI. And I know, Steve, I know you're a flat earther. I know that for a fact, just as my wife is. Yeah, and that video. Fuck, I should have sent you this video, DKB.
The one I sent you earlier?
Yeah, the one you sent me earlier. Burton sent me this video earlier of the space station showing that it's all on some 3D or on some fucking computer-generated graphic shit. And like they showed it extensively glitched really bad to where
as soon as they were ending the transmission, you can see that the 3 astronauts.
I've watched a million of videos like that.
Knots.
But
yeah,
look,
they show that they totally like swirl and glitch out.
Hollywood.
Like, well, yeah, I do, but like, I don't think I've ever seen one quite like this. With this one, it's like you could see where they were filming, and then like it's like they only cut one part of the feed. You know what I'm saying?
You can see the different layers.
And you could see like the fucking layering. Like as far like think of that as like you could see where there was like more than one fucking layer on the goddamn video.
Right.
That's not right. I have a slight problem with that. Why are we getting lied to about if there's a goddamn space station?
Right, and in space, in any kind of NASA's images, there is not one 360-degree turn ever. In the hundreds and thousands of hours of footage, there is not one 360-degree pan around in space.
Yeah, and you know what? And then you got the fact that like I'm sitting fucking just trying to enjoy fucking the new Alien film because I'm pretty sure we're gonna review that for the upcoming Freaky Fucked Up Fear Hour coming up next week. I gotta talk to Elmo and Chuckles, but I'll do that shit after this show, ladies and gentlemen. But you know, I'm just sitting there trying to enjoy that shit because you know we gotta fucking talk about that fucking movie. It's a dope ass movie. I highly recommend it. At a point comes where they're at a horizon of just some fucking planet because it's not Earth. And she's like, "Look, babe, it's flat."
And I noticed it in Rogue One.
And she noticed it in Rogue One too. So my wife is watching science fiction films, trying to get it to affirm a flat Earth theory. Because there's a fucking another thing in the background. I'm like, but babe, that's a fucking circle. Like, there's a moon right there. She's like, yeah, but you can't tell that it's not like you can't tell that it's fucking not round or flat or whatever. You fucking, you know, I swear to God. So apparently it's fucking everywhere. But you know, when it boils down to it. Fuck it. Whatever. What you gonna do? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is What You Gonna Do? Yeah, by Mr. DKB, featuring Race Excess Cash. We'll be right back. Except for you, like...
Yeah, man, that video is crazy.
No, then there's them, but look, see, they're like, what video? We don't know what video you're talking about, Steve. Let me see if I can remedy that. Ladies and
gentlemen. The one where he's playing like a song with the guy down on Earth, and there's like a fucking supposed to be like a so many second delay, but he's playing.
Oh yeah, and there's no delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not it though.
Fucking get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break, right? So y'all get a blank screen. If you're over to No Fucks Given Radio, though, you can get some dope tunes. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. Because, ladies and gentlemen, motherfuck you, turn it all the goddamn way up, you cunt. Yeah, because we're live, no fucks given radio. I am your host, the unknown factor, at least one of the two. Got Mr. DKB with me. What's up, bro?
What up?
Burton's coming in here with really weird opinions.
Good. We like weird opinions.
Yeah.
That's how he do.
Yeah. Much love to him, though. That's what you just heard with Steve Burton, with a name like Spurgeon. Yeah, just so you know, featuring Razor Blade Real. If you were over on No Fucks Given Radio, anyways, I mean, if you're listening to the live feed, you didn't hear a goddamn thing. Get the app, you know? Fucking NFGR Live over on the fucking Google store. But
yeah, that
man,
sounds really good
I
for
wanna
bar
go to what we
mitzvahs and kids' birthday parties and shit.
Huh?
That song with a name like Spurgeon, you know, gets pussy.
Oh, it is perfect. No, hey man, everything from No Fucks Given Radio is perfect for your birthday parties, birthday, bar mitzvah, you know, prom, whatever you're doing. No Fucks Given Radio.
Quinceañeras.
Yeah, all that good shit, right? But I want to flip to something you were talking about during the break, man. Taking drones to piggyback on one another to get up to check the curvature.
Yes.
First off, so you're saying you think you could probably get 10,000 feet with the first one, and then you get 5,000 respectively each time, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
All right, so how many drones do you think you need to check the curvature of the Earth?
Well, like I said, they sent one balloon up. It went 120,000 feet up.
So you're gonna need like.
So that is
10 to 20.
what?
So why the fuck don't we just send a balloon up? Why the fuck we worrying with all these goddamn drones?
Well, it's been done. It's been done with the balloons, but there's still questions with it.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, because what I'm thinking also is because you can't. It's being hard to completely live stream a balloon going up because the balloon has to go up and then it goes out of range and then it has to come down. Then you have to find the data and then upload it. So people are still saying that's doctored footage. So if we could do something in real time,
So we need 20 drones.
it might help a little bit.
So the wife says we need 20 fucking drones.
Maybe 25.
20 drones would get up to 120,000 feet.
I think so.
Well, yeah, that would go up in what, in like 5 or 10,000 feet increments.
Man, whatever. All I know is it really is the government's gonna take this shit over like Gray State, and I think Richie didn't show up because he got shot.
Because he got shot.
Could be.
Oh wait, I take that back. He didn't get shot. Motherfucker's posting on Twitter. I want to know why Richie didn't show. Why you here, Burton? Let me ask you a question, because I know you're a fan of Rich from Boston. Why the fuck do you think Richie didn't show up?
I don't know, man. I
Like,
really
Richie,
don't know.
You agreed to this shit.
I think we scared him.
You think we scared him?
Because he don't like Facebook, and we're all over Facebook. We're like Facebook spies to him.
I don't know. Did you did anybody go on Twitter and ask him?
I was like, go tweet this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't give a fuck. You tweet at his ass. Be like, we are fucking about to fucking like just start being dicks to you on No Fucks Given Radio if you don't call your ass the fuck in. DKB, you're with me, right?
Yeah.
See? Steve's like, man.
I thought he wasn't. I thought he wasn't answering anything.
I emailed him.
Yeah, they've been talking through email. Because I mean, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, we communicate several different ways over here at No Fucks Given Radio with all the guests that come on. Yeah, Twitter, fucking Instagram, fucking Facebook, email. It's a headache.
I don't know, man. My dog's got a freaking swollen eye right now. Her eye's almost swollen shut.
Stop punching your dog in the face, you asshole.
I didn't punch my dog in the face, Factor.
Don't lie. That's why your dog... That's exactly what you say about fucking your wife when she's got a swollen eye, too.
Yeah, but that's when she doesn't do the dishes, though.
Yeah, and the dog probably wouldn't go fetch. You dick. God. My wife's tweeting fucking Richie. Oh, you're not tweeting at that asshole? I told you to tweet at that motherfucker.
I don't listen to you.
Man, she really don't listen to me. DKB, you can attest to the fact that she don't listen to me.
All right. Sometimes.
Like, we need to go angry tweet.
Well, yeah, honestly, Factor. That's why I have a hard time believing in aliens, because I don't believe that there's anything out there except water.
Okay, no
That's why I have a hard time believing about what your mainstream idea of aliens is.
Let's discuss this real quick, right? I mean, DKB, you've heard this whole theory, right? Like, it's the firmament, and then there's water outside.
Right.
Right? Like, it's a fucking massive ocean past
how
the
thick
firmament.
is that firmament?
How thick?
A layer of water, and then there's another sky, and then another water, and then another sky? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and like...
Yeah, I don't know that either.
How do you explain the fucking other planets that are sometimes visible with a regular telescope?
Well, if you look at a P900 or anything like that, I mean, they're lights in the sky.
Yeah, they just look like lights. Yeah, I can attest to that, too.
They're just lights in the sky.
Look like shiny, different light, yeah.
And they look like discs.
And then what you
And
see,
so
what
I
you think
can-
are planets are artist renderings.
Right. Like if I go 100 yards away from you and hold up a dinner plate, does that make it a basketball? A dinner plate's round.
You're a dick, Burton. I just want to point that out. You're a bit of a dick.
Well,
I love you. You're right.
people mistake a circle for a sphere.
All right. No, let me ask though, right? So, fucking, you're saying they're just lights. So essentially, there's just light bulbs in the firmament.
I don't know what they are.
Here's
a good quote that I put on somebody's that somebody was arguing some. You know, I can take questions that can't be answered, but I can't take answers that can't be questioned.
Okay, fair enough, asshole. Fucking, but
yeah, I mean,
so do you think then that those lights that we refer to as stars and such, do you think they're beyond the firmament, or do you think they're within the firmament?
I would say that they're either within or right on the other side of it. Yeah, they're definitely locked in there, because all of them, the stars up there revolve right around us. We see them. They've been the same stars for time immemorial, right? I mean, we've been able to map out the Big Dipper and all the other constellations, right?
Yep.
DKB, I'm gonna let you take this.
What?
Did you just say what?
Yeah. Well, what do you want me to take? I mean, I'm kind of agreeing with him. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Wait, you're kind of agreeing with him that the stars...
I'm agreeing with him. The stars have always been in the same spot.
Okay, but doesn't the fucking, like, what has been explained, and I know you're going to be like, whatever, you've been fucking... what's indoctrinated for what I'm about to say, and y'all can just fuck off, because that's like my wife even was like, that's what I'm going to say. Just the simple everything we've been explained as far as rotation, like of everything on a galactic and universal scale.
For educational purposes.
All right.
globes say not for educational purposes. What does that tell you?
All right.
Listen, the flat Earth shall go off, dropping knowledge on you.
Shut the fuck up, Burton. I live with it. I don't want to hear it. Like, because there's so many like, look, for real. So, because motherfucking like, my kids, like, fucking, if you got in a helicopter and drove straight up and just sat there, would you fucking move with the rotation of the Earth? And I fucking, that's the, like, I don't know. There's a part of that argument that I'm like, I don't think that's valid, because if there are forces that, like, we're not fucking aware of, like, and I know, like, gravity, blah, 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 and gravity does not exist, and there's too much unexplained shit on both ends for me to buy either y'all's shit that you're fucking selling. The flat Earth, the globe Earth. I'm more fucking.
I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, I do know. I'm more likely to believe that it's a simulation, and I'll tell you why. Right? Let me tell you this. Right? If y'all have ever played Grand Theft Auto, you know, and you get in a helicopter and you fly straight up, I don't give a fuck how long you sit there. You're gonna be in the same goddamn spot.
Exactly. Flat Earth. GTA's even flat Earth.
That's not flat Earth. It doesn't mean ultimately it was totally programmed.
If you play Grand Theft Auto, they definitely never programmed any curvature into it either.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking, I'm about to have to message Noose and be like, dude, can you do me a favor? Turn on GTA 5 and you like just fly straight up and give me a screenshot. I need to see if there's a
Right.
I need to see if there's
There'll be no curvature
of the Earth on GTA 5.
I heard there is a glitch or something that you can get in a space shuttle.
Can you take off?
I don't know. I haven't played GTA in a while.
If you can't take off, that's no fun.
This is true.
Like,
right.
You should be able to drive the space shuttle.
Who cares?
Well, it probably won't be real. It probably won't be realistic because they don't ever go straight up either. They always curve. They always curve. They don't go straight up. What can go 17,000 miles an hour anyway?
My nutsack.
No. So there's documentation of that.
Just the one time.
Or do we have to take your word for it?
Just the one time.
We just have to take your word for it.
And y'all got to take my word for it because that's in my private collection.
You know, like I said, that a speeding bullet goes like close to 1,500 miles an hour, and we can't see that. How can a big piece of machinery with somebody sitting in it go 10 times that fast?
Man, you got an argument, DKB? Because I don't.
No, I don't. No.
Like this asshole.
I mean, that's what they say. They even to get up there, you have to go 17,500 miles an hour. That's what they say the ISS is going around right now.
Yeah, I would really think if you were going at that speed, I don't think we have the technology to stabilize your ass to where you would be able to stand.
Right. So, I mean, it pretty much proves NASA is full of shit. And they get $52 million a day. A day.
I want $52 billion just one time, and I'm good.
Right.
Yeah. Like I am
I'll take
good.
I'll take $52 a day and be happy. Imagine if you just got a free $52 a day.
I mean, I'd be down with that.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah.
Somebody just show up at your door every day, hand you a $50 and $2 bills. Thanks, man. Have a good day.
Hello, Factor. Here's your $52. That would be awesome. But get $52 million. But then you hear, oh, well, everybody can't be into it. Everybody can't be in on it. It's because everybody's been fooled.
See, now here's my thing though. What conspiracy theories are you all a firm believer of, Burton? You're a flat earther.
Right. Vaccinations are bad. Of course we know that they're spraying something on us. Of course we know. Because we see it every day. For the people that don't look at their phones and look up at the sky, we know that.
And they admitted to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out and admitted it. Harvard University admitted it.
Still no one pays attention. That's kind of funny.
Right. Michelle Obama is a dude. I'm all in the Michelle Obama is a tranny.
I've heard that one before. Whatever.
Right. But
Obama's
yeah.
a reptilian.
But who's
I think Obama's just a gay dude. He's just gay. And Michelle's Big Mike. Magic Mike.
That's funny.
If you see, he's called her Michael a couple times in public.
Oh, that's weird.
So yeah, I mean, let's figure out which conspiracy theories I don't believe in.
How about 9/11?
Nibiru.
9/11?
Oh, well, of course. I mean, that one's... Well, now, what part of 9/11?
What the fuck do you mean by
the
that?
The no planes 9/11? Yeah. The no plane part of 9/11?
Right.
I'm starting to really look into that.
Yeah, I don't think there were planes.
That there was no planes at all. They just exploded so fast. Anytime we see planes, is just on a repeat, and they were put in. I'm really starting to think that was it too.
All right.
Because if you think about it, nobody was looking up anyway, even when they both hit.
All right, let's go more current. All right, the Vegas shootings.
I won't go completely hoax with that, even though when I am doing shows, I do refer to that, which you will see next week when I'm at Carl's Tavern with you, I believe, for Carnage's birthday party. Big shout out to Carnage. But it looks like that had something to do with the royalty of Saudi Arabia. There was a hit, and they kind of did that shit to distract everybody to see what was really going on with the Saudi prince. That's what I'm taking from that.
I hadn't heard anything about that as far as Vegas being any kind of distraction for some shit that was going on in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened in Saudi Arabia? Do you know?
Well, like I said, this purge is going on. I don't know have you followed any of the QAnon stuff?
The what? So no.
QAnon. If you look, there is all kinds of plane activity going to Guantanamo Bay right now. And what is being leaked through these 4chan and 8chans is that they have the Podestas and they're getting ready to have the Clintons locked up in Guantanamo Bay for being little kid fuckers and little kid doing satanic rituals with them.
I mean, yeah. If they did, they need to be whatever. Fuck them. Man. You make my head hurt sometimes, Burton.
Right.
We don't do it to each other.
I don't watch TV, man. I go through YouTube videos and then I start combing through PDF files, man. I have been watching a little bit of Game of Thrones though. I won't lie there.
Damn good series. Yeah, probably better religion than any other religion that exists, but that's just my opinion.
It's believable.
Right? And I'm referring to the red
We
shit,
talked
by the
about
way.
that. Like say 1,000 years from now, if the only book they found was the Game of Thrones books, like they would believe that religion.
Oh, dude, someone would be staring into fire. Hell yeah. There would be people just staring into fire. Like, yeah, it'd be pretty fucking funny.
And there'd be a bunch of people saying they had dragon eggs and shit.
I want a dragon egg. But that's besides the point, man.
But yeah, back to that QAnon stuff, man. It looks like, of course you're not going to hear that on mainstream news, anything like that, but it looks like it is. I mean, because honestly, if you looked all through December, them Podestas and the Clintons and the Obamas, they weren't tweeting like they usually were. So I don't know. But I think shit is about to come down the pipe. And I heard they're trying to ease the public into it because the American people are about to get red-pilled real quick on that shit. The people that were calling PizzaGate and Pedalgate bullshit and fake news, they're about to get awakened here in the next few months.
Oh, so you're saying they all just gonna get snatched up? Hey, real quick, Lando said he's Buddhist, so he don't believe in aliens, God, Satan, any of that shit. Just inner peace. Yeah, that's his thing. His inner peace, and he wants an Asian chick, but that's a whole different fucking story. Right.
And what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? And what's wrong with that belief? Big shout out to him for that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Much love, Lando. Yeah, that's always a good later, Lando. You got a review coming up from Lando you'll be able to catch here soon on No Fucks Given Radio, as well as you got several you can go check right now. But man, this shit, you really think they're going to bring the hammer down on all these motherfuckers? You think Harvey Weinstein's suddenly going to end up in fucking Guantanamo?
Good.
I don't think he will, because he's more a Hollywood figure. He's not political. He's gonna be just dealt with in the regular justice system.
But like when it happens too, I will not. It almost makes it's still a control basis, because then you're gonna still have people fucking worshiping and idolizing fucking Trump when he's just a teleprompter reader, man. Like I said last time, like when I called in and got in when Crow was on, that's why when I brought up the Act of 1871 and shit like that, it shows how the United States became a corporation. And then a lot of people don't know, well, most people don't know, because they don't teach us this in our indoctrination camps known as school, is, you know what D.C. was called before it was Washington, D.C.? Either one of you guys?
No. DKB?
No.
Nope, he said no. Rome, Maryland. It was called Rome, Maryland. It has 7 hills, just like the Vatican.
That's crazy.
The river there was called the Tiber, just like Vatican City. It's all tied in, and the White House is named after the first archbishop. The land was donated from John Carroll University and Georgetown University, a Jesuit. Most people think the First Amendment is the freedom of speech. No, it's the separation of religion and state. If you really look through it. And what they did was they separated religion and state, so then they let all of the Jesuits and the Freemasons go through and pick it up and control everything. Like I said, why is our money all Roman? It has Latin written on it. You know what I mean? We're in America, we're supposed to be, from the beginning, we were supposed to be British refugees, right? I mean, we rebelled from Britain, and then we went to war for it. But why is everything so damn Roman? You know what I mean? Our money's Roman. All them buildings are Roman.
Huh. Yeah, man, I mean, you make very valid fucking points, especially if you just look at the architecture in motherfucking D.C. I mean, it's very, very fucking Roman in everything. I mean,
the way win the streets and
think
shit
of
up.
any monument.
Yeah, look at when they go into Congress. There's two fascies on each side, and that's what they used to do. That's what they used to use to whip the slaves.
I mean, so our government's corrupt and shitty? Is that what you're telling me, Burton? Because I
Well,
already
yeah,
knew that.
well, yeah, absolutely. We're the Roman army. America's the Roman army. We do the Pope's bidding.
Okay, wait. So,
Like I said, the Pope is the religion, and England's the money, and we're the force.
Okay, well then you're ostensibly following the same goddamn book the Pope does, which means you're ostensibly following the Pope, which means you're ostensibly part of that army, being that you do that, follow that book, and are in America. Does that not worry you a little bit? Why the fuck do you want to be part of that asshole's army? He fucking hides and helps pedophiles. And as far as I'm concerned...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, anyone that's part of that can do nothing more than fucking sit their ass down on a hot steak.
Right. Well, Catholicism is definitely different than Christianity.
True, but they originate from the same place, man, do they not?
They do, but they don't, because if like I said, I don't go to church at all, but anybody that I talk to is church. The one book that they don't want you to read is the Bible, because everything that's taught in the churches go right away from anything that's even in that book. Now, I know we can go on and say that's bullshit. The book is bullshit, but that's all I'm saying. If you think about it, what does Catholicism do? Catholicism, they sit in robes and they sing monotone hymns, and then they drink the blood of Jesus.
And look,
sounds like a satanic ritual to me.
Oh my god, I've fucking been to several different churches from several different practices. I want to go to a mosque. I want to just see and like go to a service at a mosque. Because like I said, I've been to several different religious practices. I've been to several different services for. Catholic being one of them. And oh my god, I had a serious fucking hard time not fucking just laughing my ass off. Because you're sitting there every couple minutes. I'm waiting for a motherfucker to bust down some full goddamn plate mail and like, hey, look, it's King Arthur. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, right. Don't think for yourself,
Yeah, it's way too much. Like, no
rituals.
Yeah,
it's ritualistic.
That's some cult shit right there. Shout out to Damien and fucking all cult activity. Rocket's got Saul coming up next week. But, yeah, that's some real cult shit for real. Goddamn Catholic Church. Yeah, my wife was part of that cult for a while.
Right. Well, they want to get you young, man.
Well, yeah, because only a young person would look at that and be like, oh, okay, this is cool. Because, look, if you have any kind of cognitive thought and, like, you're a full-grown adult and somebody was like, hey, you want to come join this, blah, 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 we're going to go, and then drink the blood of Christ and sing a couple hymns, and motherfucker's going to look at you and go, you goddamn out of your fucking mind? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right. And then join one of us and join to our God. But you have to, you can't have sex with anybody. But hey, secretly we're gonna fuck little kids. It's fucked up.
Process to becoming Catholic.
Yeah, and I don't what is that process, babe? I'm curious.
It's a long process. It's usually like 6 months to a year, and it's classes. And then you have you go downtown and get approved by the archbishop in a ceremony, and then you have your baptism and confirmation and
cult.
Yeah.
Cult.
Right,
cult.
Yeah. Oh, don't confess your sins to a higher power. Confess them to me. Mm-hmm. Confess them to me.
Yeah.
In this little area.
That's really strange.
You know what I mean?
If you told me it was
just like the Christmas bullshit too. Hey, sit on this guy's lap and tell him your desires.
Hey, you like to do that more often than not, Burton. Don't lie.
I like to sit on his lap. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. You have DKB dressing up as fucking Santa Claus all the goddamn time.
Well, and it's hilarious that the people that, you know, we're celebrating Jesus' birthday. We're doing this, but then if you look in the Bible that they put so much stock in, Jeremiah 10 tells you absolutely do not put a tree in your house and decorate it. Specifically.
I'll tell you all kinds of, like, you're not supposed to wear cotton or something, cotton or some shit.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to cut a tree and decorate it with silver and gold. It says it right there in Jeremiah 10. And we all know that book is full of fucking parables and riddles and shit like that. That's one of the most unparable verses there is.
Well, I mean, if you look, man,
but it's funny because somebody told them to do it.
Yeah, but,
at a very young age.
But that's because Christian has fucking pagan origins more than anything else.
Right, absolutely. Well, with the holidays,
yeah,
and which was made by the Catholic Church.
Huh. It's all convoluted bullshit and something. I mean, if you don't look into whatever you're fucking into, then you're gonna miss part of it. And even looking into it, you're still probably gonna miss part of it, ladies and gentlemen, because everything's way too big of a goddamn picture for one person to perceive. You honestly have to get
everything is so compartmentalized.
Yeah, you have
all this need to know basis shit.
Fuck that shit.
And that's what's terrible.
Need to know.
Well, I mean, that's how it is. That's why there's so much stuff that's in the Vatican basement. You know.
Hey, DKB.
Well,
let's go rob the Vatican basement.
No, that sounds like a great idea.
You're not down?
Yep, and
like, what do we get?
Replace it with C4.
There's so much shit in there.
Look. Here's what we got to do. Here's what we got to do, bro. I already know, right?
They have like 50,000 years worth of shit down there.
No, look, DKB. We got to get some DMT, go to the Skinwalker Ranch, trip real fucking hard, get godlike, then go to the Vatican and steal all that shit and interpret it for everyone.
DMT doesn't last long enough.
No, we're doing it at the Skinwalker Ranch. It's going to do other things. I am fully just making shit up.
Yeah, they need to unleash like a box a week or something.
A box a week?
Give us something.
Like they're doing with the Prince stuff? Like they're doing with the Prince Vault?
Right.
No, that'd be fucking from the Vatican once a week. You get a new page of fucking religious text.
And not even that. I mean, they have fucking everything down there. Everything secret in the world is down there. Not even just religion.
And they have the Lucifer telescope.
Wait, the what?
Yeah, their telescope is called Lucifer.
I'm looking this up.
Can Shell look up the Lucifer telescope right now?
Yes, she is.
On the computer, or you can?
Very interesting.
The Vatican Advanced Technology Telescope.
What do you know of this telescope, Burton? Tell us more.
Well, not too much because it's the Vatican's and they use it, and they're the only ones that can use it. But it's called Lucifer.
Yeah, that's weird.
And if you notice, all the high-powered telescopes and stuff like that are owned by either the government agency known as NASA or the Vatican.
No, I got a theory. DKB, tell me what you think of my theory, bro. Right? They don't have a telescope. They actually have Lucifer, right? And he just shows them shit.
He just shows them shit. That could be true.
He's like...
You look in and Lucifer tells him, no, that's this.
Oh, Jesus. That's why everything's going to hell.
I was looking at a good video the other day about the Tychon crater on the moon, which a lot of times can be visible to us.
You
The
told me
Tychon
that
crater
yourself,
is supposed to
Burton.
be about 52 miles around, but we can see it with our naked eye.
Wait, but Burton, you done told me you believe the moon don't exist.
Well, it's definitely not a physical body. I'm going by what NASA says.
The only thing that makes my head hurt more than on this conspiracy theory shit is dealing with Chuck Reeves and CPN at the same time.
Man, just think if you had to be the moderator between them.
I've done that, Burton.
Like really, if you had like how you got me and Mr. DKB, just think if it was the Beard and CPN.
Yeah,
right
I've
now.
done that.
Oh, you've had them both on at the same time?
Yeah, it normally.
Oh man,
it's not near as it gets real inhospitable real fucking quick, like Burton. It real does it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to go look at the archives and listen to that one.
I'll fucking send you links to what particular episodes they were, man. But yeah, they've fucking. It's not a fucking calm discussion and debate of fucking like, even though we're fucking with one another here talking about whatever, and might be talking some shit. That's them motherfuckers. Whatever it makes, like, this makes my head hurt because it's a lot of thought, it's a lot of information, and it's a lot of information and a lot of lack of information of shit that, like, I really want to know that and trying to just figure out a complex puzzle, In the situation with them, it's just like, Jesus, I wish these two would stop yelling.
Right. Between them, it's I'm right and you're not. No, I'm right and you're not. Right.
Yeah. This, but fucking. I mean, this shit, man, it's just, I mean, I look at it, I don't know what the fuck to make of half of it. That's why, I mean, me and DKB say this every show. Look, ladies and gentlemen, anything we go into, do your own research. There's shit out there you can look into to fucking find out more. Don't
ever take my word for shit. That's the way I tell most people too. Look into it yourself. Like I of course, I'm in a flat Earth globe discussion thing on Facebook.
All I know is Lando just said listening to CPN and Reeves argue gives him diarrhea sometimes.
I bet.
I just had to point that out. Yeah, that's.
But yeah, with the Tycho crater, like I was saying, it's supposed to be like 52 miles around. But yeah, we can see it with our naked eye.
Dude, my wife.
If it was that far away, you wouldn't be able to.
My wife zoomed in on the moon with her fucking camera, which is like a Nikon.
No,
it's like a Canon. I think. It's like a Canon. I mean, it's like, it's a decent camera. It ain't fucking like no fucking $1,000 real fucking crazy ass camera though. And to being able to zoom in on the moon and see the detail she did like she could with that camera. It makes me under the impression that what I've been told is in no way, shape, or form true, because it can't be, because she wouldn't be able to get that kind of image with that camera if it was.
Right.
It's like better than.
What's the zoom? Ask her what the zoom is on that if she knows offhand.
Do you know what the zoom is on that, babe?
God, I don't know. I think 50 maybe.
She thinks maybe 50.
Let me see.
She's gonna find out real quick though.
Right, probably 20 to 30 times. Like a Nikon P900 has 83 times zoom. That's what most of the flat earthers are using for their cameras and stuff like that. But like the big globe Earth thing is, well, why can't we see infinitely far?
Yeah, 50.
Why can't we be at Boston and look at London? You know what I mean? If the Earth's flat.
So what's your
and
what's
I
your
can see
fucking
the answer through that is because of atmospheric lensing. The closer we are, the dirtier shit is, and the atmosphere is water, and it kind of magnifies it does its own natural magnification, so it makes it blurry. But yet we can see something that's supposed to be 50 miles around 240,000 miles away on the moon. You know what I mean?
Don't make no damn sense.
That doesn't make any sense. that just shows me that the moon is no way in hell 239,000 miles away.
Have you ever taken a camera and zoomed in on the moon, DKB?
No, I don't. No, I don't have a good camera. I never tried it. But no, I was looking at those Nikon P90s or whatever.
Yeah, P900.
Just because I want to do that. I just want to fucking take pictures of them or just look at them.
Yeah, they're $600, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what's happening.
Yep. If they had been $69, we'd all
told my wife. Yeah, I told my wife I'm like Christmas. She was like, I don't think so. All right.
Yeah, that's
my
good.
Wife
You didn't
just
get a
wants
Saturday
GoPro.
present.
Y'all's trying to get a fucking $600 goddamn camera. Jesus.
All right, yeah. Like,
oh, well, never mind. A GoPro's like $500, so whatever.
Technology's expensive, bub.
Man, y'all, I love how y'all would, like, let's buy cameras to test flat Earth theory and fucking. The whole moon shit, though, like, dude, DKB, the next time we're fucking around and the moon's out and my wife's got her camera, fucking, like, zoom in with it and. That shit ain't
Or
right.
go outside and look at it when it's out, man. You can see the details.
I do
You
that
can
all
see
the time.
things in it.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you shouldn't be able to see that detail.
Yeah. It's like a rock that's like
that far away.
Yeah, not that far away.
It's glowing stuff in a rock. I don't even know if it's a rock.
And I got on somebody else's channel the other day looking at the research he was doing on the moon too. And he if you see with the craters on, you can see it was made when it was created. That's why you see like the quote unquote craters in them. It's pretty much bubbling when they first made it. And then it got hardened, and then it hardened like that. So, and you know, they can say that craters because something hit it. Well, that's always facing us, so how in the fuck did something hit it?
Right.
Wait, why could something not hit the moon?
And they finally
because the Earth would be blocking it.
Didn't they finally look at the backside and they thought it'd be worse than it was, and it really wasn't that bad?
I don't know. I've never seen a picture of the backside.
Apparently they went to the backside of the moon.
Right. So they say.
So they say.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything I've ever seen about the dark side of the moon was from like fucking Hollywood, and it's all on some. Hey, there's some heinous shit over there.
Right. That's where the aliens are, and this and that. That's what you know.
Yeah, aliens, Nazis, fucking
Nazis.
Yeah. Like,
but that is why they won't go to the moon now, because of the technology today that normal people can have in their hands, like a P900 and things like that. Because when they did it in 69 to 72, nobody had access to these huge, telescopes and stuff like that where they can see that nobody's on the fucking surface.
Right.
Because they try this shit now, and people are going to be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, you tried that nowadays, people would actively be looking for the astronauts on the moon, and it would be in mass so much that if no one found them, that would be really fucking weird.
That's why they want to say go to Mars.
Oh God, we got Bobby watching.
That's why they're pushing Mars.
Well, wait, and then fucking what? So, what is fucking them pushing? Like, what good does that do? Just because we can't.
We can't.
Yeah, they just have to fake that because we don't have the telescopes or the things to actually look at that.
Well, I mean, on that though, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it China just recently put a rover on the moon?
So they say, yeah.
So they say. Okay, that's what. Why does no one find that with the telescope?
Yeah, we should be able to see.
Exactly.
Like, why does no one find that with a telescope? Because that rover's still on the moon, right?
Well, apparently you can see all the Apollo tracks or whatever.
Right. Well, there were 6 Apollo missions that made it there. Shouldn't there be 6 remnants of their lander?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
One would assume, yeah, there's no reason there shouldn't be.
Right. Have you guys looked into the Challenger thing where you remember the Challenger shuttle that exploded in like 86?
Right.
You notice they found all but one of them people still alive, right?
Right. Yeah. And then they even like change their name.
And some of them didn't even change their names.
All right. Okay.
That's pretty ballsy.
It's like, what the fuck, people?
Yeah.
But then if you tell somebody about it that's closed-minded, they're like, yeah, right.
No, that's believable. I can fully believe that they would fake all kind of national tragedies just because in doing that you bring unity to the rest of the people. I mean, they've been doing that for a long time. That's why you can go listen to the episode me and DKB got into false flags. But I mean, that's been a thing that's been going on constantly in all kind of circumstances, whether it's, the Vegas shooting, some shit like what happened in the Challenger, just because they know in those moments it makes the nation come together. And that's
right. It pulls on your emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're wanting to distract you from something else.
Yeah.
But I'm saying now, I mean,
go ahead, Burton,
it should almost be a huge thing that these people are still alive.
Right.
You would think. Yeah, you would think that would kind of be a big fucking deal, but I don't it's not like you see it anywhere.
And thinking back to when I was a kid, because, well, I'm going to show my age a little bit here, but I was in school when it happened. I was in elementary school when it happened. So what happened is they all wheeled these frickin' 19 to 25-inch TVs on these fucking stands in and made us all watch it, too. We didn't watch all these other ones. You know what I mean? We specifically watched this one. They made sure everybody was watching this one.
See, and you saying that's odd because there are obviously other launches, spacecraft launches.
Right? They had done many shuttle ones. Of course, they said the one chick was a teacher. I think that was their help to push it, but they rolled them TVs into every classroom and made us watch it.
Huh. That's man, what the fuck is wrong with our government? I think that's my main point, the main thing that I find from this show, and probably will continue to going forward more, is that our government is responsible for shit that I don't understand how any logical person could step in and not want to if they could get that information, not want to find a way to do something better than what the fuck is being done. Because if you're using false incidences of blowing up what are supposed to be national heroes and astronauts to control your people, then, well, firstly, you're a piece of shit. And secondly, dude, figure out a different tactic, because the technology is going to continue to advance like it has, and everybody's going to figure out you're full of shit.
But they've done a great job since like JFK and all that to put in the trigger word as conspiracy theory to throw everybody off of it. Because that is a huge trigger word. Conspiracy theory. Oh, that's just a conspiracy theory. Get your tinfoil hat. And that's just a trigger word.
If you insist, Burton, I'll get my tinfoil hat.
Oh, well, absolutely. I can't believe you should wear it for every one of these.
I forget sometimes.
I can't believe you don't.
It's not shows, whatever. My bad. Plus my bill looks a little fucked up, man. My bill ain't quite right. There you go. Plus, I'll tell you, sincerely, an aluminum foil hat gets hotter quicker than any other hat I've ever worn in my life.
Really? And just think, it makes it out in space with the huge temperatures they're supposed to have out there.
Oh,
because if you look at the lunar lander that was the homeless tweaker shelter, that thing was made out of aluminum foil and fucking.
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there a bunch of radioactive shit in space? Or that's what we're told, right?
Well, yeah, they're supposed to be the Van Allen belts.
right.
That's the reason we can't go now.
All right, so why the fuck can I not put tinfoil in my microwave?
Right. Have you guys ever watched Astronauts Gone Wild with Bart Sebro?
What?
When he tries to, it's on YouTube. Watch it. He goes and tries to make it's where Buzz Aldrin fucking punches him. He goes in and tries to make all the Apollo astronauts swear on the Bible they went to the moon and they won't do it.
And
he tries to give Neil Armstrong $5,000 and Neil Armstrong won't do it. But they have the one guy, he talks about, oh, I don't think we went far enough to go through the Van Allen belt. And then Sebro tells him, well, it only starts from 1,000 to 5,000 miles. And he goes, oh, yep, then we went right through it without no problem.
I think I might have seen a clip of that because that sounds familiar.
Right. Oh, yeah. Of course, it's on any Flat Earth video that goes into any detail. I'm sure they probably at least sound bit it or took a clip from it or something like that,
All right. That's funny.
And that's the thing about the whole Flat Earth, moon, all that shit. I find it crazy. You can find so many things from astronauts, motherfuckers who, they went to space, or at least that's what we were told at certain points. You can find them saying things up to and including, we don't have the technology to go to the moon. Like, you can find NASA officials saying...
Right, we destroyed it.
Yeah, like...
Because that's what Don Pettit says. Yeah, we destroyed that technology.
Wait, first off...
And it's a painful process to rebuild it.
Hey, wait, real quick. First off, fuck you, Lando. What are you talking about? I didn't think you ever really made fun of me. Fucking everyone should have a foil hat. If you don't have your own foil hat, I recommend you go get some goddamn foil and make yourself a hat. You hear me? Because this world is fucked, and you're going to need it soon, right? Right? Just like your towel. You remember? Always remember your fucking towel.
Notice that?
All right? Your towel and your foil hat. Yeah, that's advice from UF, motherfucker. Just saying.
Forget your towel.
Yeah. See? DKB feels me. Don't forget your towel. That's right. Never. You might have to
That's what Jenica gave one of the porn stars.
You're a poet and we knew it.
A towel.
You're a poet and I know it.
She needed a towel to clean up her mess with her. That's the 3 Chicks 1 Prick. Sorry, fucking, they talk about doing things on the island with the things and whatever. It's not.
What's Cameron shoving up his ass these days?
I'm gonna go ahead and hey DKB, ask Burton a question. I take this somewhere else.
I don't have a question. What the fuck? We interviewing Burton now?
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea. Have you seen it?
Hey, what's up with the Super Smash Brothers, man? What do you guys got coming up show wise or music wise, man?
We just did a show. I don't know. Next show we got booked, I think, is February.
23rd? 4th. 24th, Skiro, Front Row Live. Yeah, my ass will be in that bitch as well.
Oh, is it? And the Beard is hosting that, isn't he?
That he is.
Yeah.
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 I did hear about that show.
The Beard.
Yeah, we just played. We just played with Scaro, Schizo, Flagrant, and then just working on a couple of mixtapes. I got a solo mixtape. We got a Smash Bros mixtape, and then we're gonna put out an EP, and then I don't know, just keep grinding, doing artwork, doing all kinds of shit. Networking.
Man,
I don't know.
You making me want to play something.
I flip that. You didn't have to interview me. I'll interview you.
What he said, he's so making me want to play something, but technically the version I have of it isn't the completed version, so I don't know if I should.
No.
I think DKB knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, you can play whatever. It's not the finished version.
I mean, it's pretty. I don't know. There's part of me that don't want to play it though, and then make it available where people can get that unfinished version. I'd have to do it a very, very particular way to assure this, but I can, because it's set up psychotically like that. Should I play a DKB? Give him a little preview what you got coming up with a mixtape.
Go ahead, drop it.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, hey,
It's called Flash Before Your Eyes.
Yeah, for everyone, real quick, that's on the fucking live feed, go to nofucksgivenradio.com right now, right? Because that's the only way you're gonna hear this shit. I ain't lying. I am not playing this over on the motherfucking shit. And when this fucking shit drops for download, it won't have this track in it. This track will be fucking removed. This track will be available once DKB drops that motherfucking mixtape. Let me see though. Where did I put that track, bro? I got too many tracks on my fucking computer. I swear to God, fucking makes my head hurt.
Yeah,
but I put that one right over here. Right. Wait, maybe. Yeah, there it is. That's right. Because for real, that's why we tell you to go and look at all this shit personally. Because if you just pay attention to what they put in front of you, all they're going to do is switch that shit right before your eyes and make sure hopefully you didn't fucking pay attention. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is Flash Before Your Eyes by Mr. DKB, featuring myself, the Unknown Factor. And then, like I said, all y'all over here on Facebook, go to No Fucks Given Radio right now and listen to that shit. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do. But I'll still have this foil hat on. That's right. Respect the foil. Look, I don't give a fuck because we back, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Oh, shit. I did that shit a little early on that one right there. I did. It was a little motherfucking early, right? I hope you switched over and appreciated that track because like, I'm for real. I'm taking it out on motherfucking recording. I shit you not. But ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Yeah, what you just heard was Bombs on Him by Lex the Hexmaster. That's right. This is Aliens 8, my broadcast, motherfucker. So we got DKB still in the house. Burton called in. Our guest, Bitchy from Boston, fucking bitched out. Pretty much from what I'm telling. Because, I mean, he's fucking posting on Twitter. So, bitch move.
He couldn't digress through the chemtrails, I guess.
Don't make excuses for someone who just pulled a bitch move, Burton.
He digressed.
No, I was kind of mocking him a little bit. That's why I said I digress.
He digressed. That motherfucker digresses more than anyone ever. That motherfucker digresses more than I do. DKB, I'm serious, dude. He does. Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, 5-minute video. He's at least a 2 or 3 I digress type of guy.
That's true.
Like, that motherfucker digresses as much in a 5-minute fucking video as I do a goddamn 2-hour interview.
That's impressive.
No, that's terrible. But I digress, right? I was saying Richie's a bit of a bitch because he didn't show up for his interview.
Yeah.
That's what I was
saying.
Yeah.
Right now he is definitely Bitchy from Boston.
Real. Bitchy from Boston. That's your new name on No Fucks Given Radio until you fucking hit us up, man. It's Bitchy from Boston, right? And check out his fucking YouTube, Bitchy from Boston. You might have to change. You might have to change a couple letters, but I don't know. I bet if you type in Bitchy from Boston on YouTube search, see if you come up with his fucking channel. Just to double confirm that you can search Bitchy from Boston and pull up this asshole.
It's got to be Bitchy with an IE.
Yeah,
maybe one of the demons got him.
Can't believe that, man. No. I won't pull it up. All right. So whatever. Go look that shit up proper. But he's still Bitchy from Boston. It brings up a toothless bitchy bitch, though, if you type in Bitchy from Boston. So if you're into that toothless bitch shit.
Toothless and bitchy in Boston.
There you go. We got
she's passing out gummers, huh?
I don't know, Burton. If that's your thing, fucking hit it up, right? It ain't mine. All right. But like I said, I wanted to get into discussing Gray State a little bit in depth with him. I know he'd said he'd had a lot of issues since he's brought it up as far as just his feed and this and that, and fucking, like, it looked like people were ostensibly trying to shut his shit down. I think he's being a bit of a whiny bitch about it. Maybe that's just me. Because I know DKB, me and you have discussed all kinds of shit on this show, and I don't see anybody bringing a hammer down.
No.
Maybe they just haven't noticed yet, and I should shut the fuck up, though.
Probably right.
Yeah. Regardless, in my opinion, if they are listening, fucking blow me. I'm just saying. You know. But it's been a hell of a show, man. Thanks for stopping by, Burton. Real quick, before we cut out, though, Burton, you got any final thoughts you want to throw out on the table?
Oh, man. Just look into stuff, man, because the powers that be lie to us like a motherfucker. They're lying like a fucking, like the dude's rug and shit. So, I mean, everybody's got, while we still can look into this stuff, because they are trying to shut down truth. They definitely are trying to shut down truth with either taking it off or having paid people to come yell at you or yell at somebody on a video or yell at something. But, I mean, it does take some discernment. That's all I got to say, man, really, that fucking, there's a lot, the lies are fucking sick, man. And NASA is a bunch of fucking dickheads.
Just say how you really feel about them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit, man. NASA stands for never a straight answer, man. They're ran by a bunch of fucking Freemasons and fucking Nazis. As a matter of fact, that's who they were started by, with one of the biggest Nazis, Werner von Braun. And Jack Parsons, that is into the occultists. And I know you guys, and I know, Factor, you don't believe in the book, you don't believe in angels and demons and shit. But all these motherfuckers that are running shit sure the fuck do.
You know what, then? In my opinion, that shows their ignorance for the greater spectrum of things. Because if you think any human being at any point has truly realized what our reality is, in my opinion, that makes you a fool. No human in any way, shape, or form has gotten to that level of fucking realization about our reality. As far as, and when I say that, let me correct myself. I don't mean any human. I mean the humans that are currently present within our reality. Not to say there's not a human outside of our reality that isn't fully aware of fucking everything on a cosmic god level, right? But within our reality, no. We're all a bunch of goddamn fools.
And I 100% agree with you. We don't know shit.
Yeah. So
we just had like us three, and probably a lot of the people that are quote unquote awake. We have a little bit of a clue. That's all I got to say. We're not completely brain dead, follow the herd like everybody else, but still, it's still in the grand scheme of things, we don't know shit.
Oh yeah, I know. I would
and
never,
it's by design too.
I, the unknown factor, would never attest to no shit, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm the unknown. You know, for real. Fuck. That's just the truth of it. DKB, final thoughts before we cut about this bitch?
Oh, man. Just do research and don't believe shit.
I love, real quick, how much your two statements contradicted the fuck out of one another.
Do your own research and don't believe shit people say. Motherfuckers.
Like, do research and don't believe shit. Well, that is, but you said don't believe shit. Technically, that means they shouldn't even believe their own research.
You're probably right on that. You might not want to believe research. I don't know what to tell you. Fuck, just do some DMT.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree with Mr. DKB in that particular regard, for real. If you want to try and get outside this existence and realize what's beyond it, you might just want to get some motherfucking DMT. That's the truth of it. Because if you really want to connect everything and get all them dots right, I promise you ain't going to be a fucking scientist. It's going to make your ass a mad scientist. Yeah. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Mad Scientist by JP the Hustler. Yeah. Catch his fucking interview from last night here soon on the No Fucks Given radio.com, motherfucker. And you can check on the live feed right now. But all you motherfuckers out there, much love. Subscribe, like, all that fucking stupid ass goddamn bullshit. Or don't. But regardless, think for your motherfucking self. That's the most important thing right there. Mad Scientist. Have a good night.
Yeah.
You threw the like, share, subscriber down in there like Richie.
Oh, is that what Richie says? Wait, first off, we're still live
right
on
at the end of his videos.
We're still live on Facebook, and I wasn't trying to, just so we're clear, I wasn't trying to bite on your shit, Richie. I was just saying what the fuck ever came out the top of my mind. But you still bitchy from Boston as far as I'm concerned, bro. You got time to goddamn send a tweet, but you ain't got time to fucking respond to an email about an interview you set up like a couple goddamn weeks ago, wanting to cover a subject that you were very much interested in and had us move up this fucking date because you wanted the topic to be relevant. You didn't want to accept the date that this show normally runs. You wanted to be a little bitch. That's why you, my friend, are now bitchy from Boston. And I'm the unknown factor for myself, Mr. DKB, and Steve Burton. This has been Aliens Ate My Broadcast. Don't get ate, motherfucker.